The 12 zodiac signs, in traditional Chinese culture, refer to one's natal genus and are the 12 animals that ancient Chinese ancestors used to match the year of human birth with the 12 earthly branches, arranged in a backward and forward order as Zi rat, ugly ox, yin tiger, Mao rabbit, Chen dragon, snake, Wu horse, Wei sheep, Shen monkey, Yu rooster, Shu dog, and Hai pig. In ancient China during the pre-Qin period, there was a very complete zodiac culture, and the zodiac culture followed in modern China originated from the Eastern Han period. With the development of history, it gradually evolved into a belief concept and philosophy. For example, when Chinese people get married, their parents will go to a fortune teller to check the 8 characters of the man and woman to see if they are suitable for each other. And the 8 characters mentioned here is related to the 12 Chinese earth branches. That is, the zodiac signs. The Chinese people like to use the Chinese zodiac as a good luck charm during the Chinese New Year. At the same time, around the image and symbolic meaning of the zodiac, there are poems, couplets, paper cutting, paintings, calligraphy and drawings corresponding to the zodiac. The origins of the zodiac are variously stated, of which the following 4 are representative. First, the totem theory. This argument is by far the most convincing one. Said that the Chinese ancestors in primitive society often use a certain animal or natural phenomenon as the tribe's protective god and symbol, is what we often say totem. It is also recorded in the records of the 5 emperors. And the animals mentioned in the text are not capable of subduing dragons and tigers. So it is a worship mentality mostly. Secondly, the astrological saying. The ancient Chinese ancestors divided the stars near the ecliptic and equator into 28 astrological hosts, which means 28 animals. But the 28 astrological hosts was recorded later than the 12 zodiac signs. So this saying is not recognized by most people. Third, around Jupiter claimed that Jupiter orbits one circumference in 12 years. That the 12 earthly branches can be determined from the position of Jupiter's orbit. That the growth of plants and animals is inferred to be related to Jupiter based on the rise and fall of these animals and the environmental cycles of their lives. And that the 12 zodiac signs are unified with the 12 astrological celestial signs. A claim that some are continuing to study. Fourth, foreign customs. The modern Chinese writer, historian, and archaeologist Guo Majuo, who has passed away, believed that the zodiac originated in the zodiac of ancient Babylon and that the zodiac was created by the Western countries during the Han Dynasty, imitating the zodiac. Ancient Greece, ancient Egypt, and other countries had similar zodiac signs, only with different animals, thus showing that the zodiac may not have originated in China. But later archaeological excavations of Qin dynasty calligraphy disproved this claim, and instead strengthened the plausibility of the totem claim. There are also many opinions about the order and choice of the zodiac signs. But as far as we know, none of them stand up to more in-depth scrutiny. 2 of them are very interesting. The first one is folklore, and we start with the introduction of Xuanyuan Huangdi, the greatest leader of the ancient Chinese nation and the first ancestor of mankind. When he wanted to choose 12 animals to guard his palace, he issued a notice for the animals to apply themselves. The cat and the mouse used to be good friends. So the cat asked the mouse to apply for him. But the mouse applied himself. And from then on, the cat wanted to take revenge whenever he saw the mouse. Whenever the cat saw the mouse, it wanted to take revenge. The tiger and the dragon were not convinced either. They thought that the old bull had no fighting power and should not be in the first place. The rabbit ran ahead of the dog. The dog was very unconvinced and chased the rabbit and bit it. and was punished by Regulus and became the last place. Piglet came last and just occupied the last empty seat. Secondly, it is about Buddhism. The 12 zodiac signs are the incarnations of bodhisattvas who came to earth to teach all beings. However, Buddhism was not introduced to China until the ancient Eastern Han dynasty, and there are complete records about the 12 zodiac signs as early as the pre-Qin dynasty, and this claim has not been disproved. The strengths and weaknesses of the character of the zodiac. People born in the year of the rat do not like to fight with people. Inwardly is very easy to compromise on a matter. Not good at fighting, and competition with others also seems to be a lack of courage. Ox only teeth but no incisors, which is the characteristics of herbivores. Representing the year of the ox is a person born without temper, good nature and easy to suffer. People born in the year of the tiger, mood swings. Can be very gentle, can also be very irritable. Others can never know what kind of face they are next. There is an ancient saying called "with the king as with the tiger" may be the meaning of it. Rabbit self-confidence is generally not strong. This situation is, the most intuitive expression of the place is, when socializing with people, no bottom, easy to be shy. People born in the year of the dragon. Not good at reading people's minds. Speaking straightforwardly. Often offend people because of their frankness. People born in the year of the snake. Very smart. But this intelligence cannot be converted into action, which is the reason they cannot get ahead. People born in the year of the horse. Consider things very carefully. The pursuit of infallibility. Too cautious, no drive. People born in the year of the sheep. Not the kind of people who can sink their hearts and spend time to hone their own. People born in the year of the monkey. Things cannot be done for a long time to persevere. No persistence. Many things are the beginning of the end. People born in the year of the rooster. A strong career, busy making money. Will ignore many precious things. Dog year born in the people. Does not know how to be content. Easy to be dominated by their desires. Pig year born in the people. Very clingy, like to depend on others. To get a good life for themselves. Lacking the courage to start their own business. For those who see this, please don't look at it right. Look at it sensibly. Murray thinks these are a matter of probability. It's important to do well for yourself. There are many folk customs related to the Chinese zodiac. For example, the 25th day of the first month of the lunar calendar is related to rats. On this day, the ancients would put food such as soybeans, brown sugar, and rice cakes in the corners as dowry for the rat's daughter. In Qinghai province, China, on the 14th day of the first month of the lunar calendar, people would make 12 rats without painted eyes out of dough, called steamed blind rats. These customs are all part of the ancient people's beautiful vision of not letting rats spoil their crops. Related to cows. When the crops are about to ripen, a paper cow is made out of paper, filled with grain beforehand, and the grain is scattered out when the paper cow is beaten with a whip during the ceremony, signifying bumper crop. Most of the traditional Chinese customs related to cows are crops. In Shanxi province of China, during the full moon in foreign provinces, the tiger is given a yellow cloth tiger by the uncle, and the tail is broken off when entering the door, which means that the baby will have smooth sailing and no hardships. The rabbit is definitely associated with the Mid-Autumn Festival, also known as the Jade Rabbit. On the Chrysanthemum Festival, most people in northern China will eat the welcome frost rabbit. In ancient China, before the fishermen went to sea, the wife would put a rabbit in her husband's arms to pray for. In ancient China, before the fishermen went to sea, the wife would put a rabbit in her husband's arms to pray for peace. Related to the dragon. The Chinese people do not cut their hair in the first month of the lunar calendar, believing that cutting their hair in the first month would kill their uncles. Dragon-related festivals are celebrated almost every month by all ethnic groups in China. If a pregnant woman sees a snake in the wild, she will have a baby boy in her womb. In China, the custom of horse sacrifice has been practiced since ancient times. In spring, the horse ancestor is sacrificed. In summer, the gods who teach people to herd horses are sacrificed. In autumn, the master of the land in the stable is sacrificed. In winter, the gods who endanger horses are sacrificed. About sheep. The head of the sheep is used as a sacrifice in Han Chinese rituals. In ancient China, an uncle gave a sheep to his young nephew, who was not yet an adult. Associated with the ancient mythological figure of Shen Xiang who cleaves mountains to save his mother. In ancient China, the famous Dr. Hua Tuo invented the 5 animals, of which the ape and monkey are one. In ancient times, when the 2 brothers of the opposite sex worshipped each other, they had to chop the head of the chicken and drink the blood of the chicken. In ancient times, if someone in the family was ill, the elders would set up a joss stick and beat the sow to ward off evil spirits. The belief in Chinese zodiac culture is conceived from traditional Chinese religious culture, plus the forms and personalities of the animals in the Chinese zodiac. First, the natal year refers to every 12 years to encounter the same year with their sign. In the natal year, the night of New Year's Eve cannot go out, and to go to the temple to ask a red belt, or red collar, to achieve the effective warding off evil spirits. Second, the name. The ancient people attach great importance to naming. The name can make up for the 5 elements of the innate incomplete. Generally will be combined with the habit, season, temperament and other factors of the birth year zodiac to take the name. Third, marriage. Need to fully consider the suitability of the native genius of the 2 people. To follow the principle of 6 together, specifically refers to the rat and cow match, tiger and pig match, rabbit and dog match, snake and monkey match, horse and sheep match. Each sign has a corresponding forbidden marriage period, during which no matter men or women, is not allowed to marry. But of course now is the era of free love. Free marriage, many people have not observed. Fourth, the harvest of crops. The ancient Chinese believed that the Chinese zodiac year could reflect the year's grain harvest. For example, the year of the ox, the year of the horse, and the year of the pig was described as years of great harvest and good wind and rain. The year of the sheep, the year of the rooster, the year of the dog and the year of the tiger were considered bad years and might foretell a bad harvest. But of course, now science proves that there is no pattern to natural disasters. This is all about the Chinese zodiac. I wonder if you guys can solve the doubts in your mind after watching it. If you have any more questions, you can tell me in the comments below the video. If you want to know more about China, you can open the little bell and follow me. My channel will be updated regularly with some things about China. Of course, if you have something you want to know, but I didn't say, you can also send me an email. I will choose some things that we are more concerned about and make a separate show out of it.